Hey, hey, Muriel from the Sunshine Family, Costa Rica Facts and Costa Rica Internet. That's what I will be talking with you about today in today's video. It's gonna be a very short one, but as promised, I am Muriel and I share everything as an expat mom living in Costa Rica, what I am learning along my way, and that's what my channel is about. So before I continue sharing facts about Costa Rica and especially information about Costa Rica internet and how to solve a problem where your Wi-Fi is down, then this video is a wide one, but continue first with subscribing to my channel and hitting the bell icon. You can do that by hitting that icon on the screen or go to the description under my video. You can subscribe and get a notification by hitting the bell icon. Ooh, you saw the thunder? Every time I upload a new video, and that might help you learn more about Costa Rica if you're looking, to be an expat, or you just want information or you want to live here temporarily. Look, let me turn my screen. I did this video on purpose at this time of day. There's lots of thunder coming, and it's the end of the day. I still gonna do this video because it can save you lots of trouble. So what do you do when you have an internet connection and you're renting a house or you're having your own place? The Wi-Fi is flat. I can tell you what I have done to get it up again. So obviously it was getting too dark and the thunder came, and meanwhile my daughter called, so I will continue here from the terrace of my daughter's room side. What I have done when my internet was down, which is a big problem for us since our kids are doing online schooling, and also we work 100% online, right? So what do digital entrepreneurs do when their internet crashes? Well, they do everything they can to get it back on. But I was actually clueless. I had like an information number, super dumb. Perhaps it sounds super dumb, but I share that always. Like, if you want to move to Costa Rica, you don't need to know all the facts, so just do it, learn along your way. So what I did is to ask my dear neighbor, after first trying it myself, to message to the general information number, the Facebook group of ISA. It all didn't really work out, and then my neighbor said, you can call the number 1119. That's it. They're available till 10 p.m. from early morning, and you will be answered by someone who is operating from the center operations of ISA, and they will report your error and send a mechanic depending on where you live. So I found out later that those mechanics come from Liberia, and that's quite far from here, right? So we had to wait a couple of days, also because the roads were bad. It's not like we live in a big city and there's mechanics everywhere. No, there's just a couple of mechanics and they work through all the country. But ISE, that's like the provider of our fast internet connection here on the peninsula. They are pretty well organized, so they promised to show up, and they did. It was over a couple of days, so we had to just be creative and use alternatives. But they came, they were very friendly, we had a chat, and within the hour after they arrived, calling that number 1119, we were back on. But it's important when you call that you have the name present of how you are registered with the connection. We have a Holby connection, so I had that number present, and just the name, and I bought this land on a company name. So I also had that company name present. If it's on your name, have your name present, or the name who has established the contract. So if you're renting, know on which name it is and what's the number to provide, so they can check your contract and send someone. And then you have to give your location, and that's an interesting one, because our location is like 4 sentences of description. There are no street names, and well, it's starting to rain really hard. I'm not sure if you hear it. My dear doggies are here with me, as you can see. They're always close, but I think I should sit inside. But anyways, have your information present, and just keep your fingers crossed, know how to explain in your best Spanish where your house stands, because in general they don't speak English. But I think that you should be always doing your very best when you're living in Costa Rica long term or here as a tourist. You should do your best to speaking your best Spanish. You can use Google Translate to, you know, describe the address or where your location is. So I hope that makes sense and helped you. So call the number 1119 to connect with the ISE problem line. That's basically my message for today, and I hope I can solve a lot of people's problems according to the Wi-Fi and internet. And I'm gonna give these boys food now because we had this awesome walk, right, Lucky? Yes. And I wanted to thank you for watching my video. And again, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. If you want to learn more about what it is that I do, allowing me to work 100% online as an online marketer and entrepreneur, click the first link in the description below to learn more. And I appreciate you. Give me your thumbs up if you like my video. My dogs say hi and they are hungry, and I say bye and see you in my next video. Ciao. This was Muriel from the Sunshine Family.